You see me though, shish? So first I'm going to go ahead and prime my skin using my Tatcha Silk Liquid Canvas. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is the matte Poreless, and I am in number 355. So first I'm going to go ahead and use a brush, and then I'm going to be using this one by Real Techniques, and I'm going to just go ahead and buff all of this in, and then I'll go ahead and use my beauty blender to blend everything out. And this beauty blender here is by Sonia Kashik. I got this from Target and it's pretty inexpensive. I would say to wet your beauty blender because I personally just use my beauty blender wet because I feel like it doesn't absorb all of my product. So for concealers, we're going to be using our Fenty Beauty Concealer in the shade 385, as well as our Tarte Shape Tape in 37G Medium Tan Golden. First, I'm going to blend this out with my Sephora brush, and this is the foundation brush, and this is number 203, but you can use it for anything. So I'm going to use this to blend out my concealer first and then go over it with my beauty blender. So I'm going to take my Laura Mercier setting powder on the back of my Sonia Kashik Beauty Blender, and I'm going to go ahead and just set underneath my eyes. As well as my chin, everywhere I put the concealer actually. So I'm going to jump off and do my eyebrows real quick, but I'm going to be using the Hourglass Natural Black Eyebrow Pencil. Alright, so now that our brows are complete, we're going to go ahead and move on to our contour, and I'm going to be using my Matchstick by Fenty Beauty in the shade Truffle. And I'm going to use my MAC 159 brush to blend that out. Low-key, don't set your forehead. I always do that. Don't set your forehead before you blend your contour because it can get hard. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend all of that out. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to, I think I'm ready to move on to my Caesar. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and set our eyes because we did put some concealer on there already, and as I did my brows, I kind of just like, blended the two of those together. So now I'm just going to set that in place, and then we're going to start our eye look. So for today's look, we're going to be using the Try by Juvias Place. So I'm going to start off by taking Ashanti right here. I'm going to get my brush nice and saturated with that color, and I'm going to go ahead and work that all over my lid. Next, I'm going to take Tootsie, I think that's how you say it, or Tootsie, I'm not sure, but I'm going to take this green color here, and I'm going to go ahead and work this on my crease. And as you build this up, you want to make sure, of course, to blend out your edges. Alrighty, so next I'm going to take Sand, and I'm going to go ahead and work this into my crease. And so I'm using this like little flat brush because this is going to help me just add this directly in the crease. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. Now I'm going to take this fluffy brush and I'm going to just blend it out with the same color just so I can, soften it up. So So I'm also using the James Charles palette today. So I'm gonna be taking this orangey shade up here. I'll insert the name of it somewhere, but I'm gonna use this shade and I'm gonna go ahead and just soften out the edges of this green at the top. I know you're probably thinking like, there's an orange shade in the Juvias palette. Why aren't you using that one? But I'm actually gonna use that for something else, so I just want to save that for now. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Tarte Shape Tape and I'm gonna take a flat brush and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some concealer and carve out my eyelid. And we're going all the way up to our crease. So once you have that on, make sure not to look up because you will transfer to the top, but we're gonna go back into our Juvia's palette and I'm going to take Ormo? Did I say Ormo? Yeah, I'm gonna take Ormo and I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the front half of that concealer. I'm gonna take another flat brush and then I'm gonna take the shade Chaga here in the middle and I'm gonna put that on the outer part of that crease. Alrighty, so you see how I just kind of tapered it in a little bit on top of the orange so that it kind of ombres into each other. So what I'm gonna do next is go back in with sand and I'm gonna just deepen back up our crease. I'm gonna jump into contouring my face and I'm gonna be using my Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami. And I'm gonna use this one to contour my nose. Okay, so I just low-key messed up because I didn't even set my face. So I'm gonna do that now. And I'm using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Tan. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Lovejoy Blush by MAC. And I'm gonna just pop that on top of my contour. So I'm gonna jump back into my Juvias Place palette and we're gonna go ahead and we're pretty much gonna recreate the entire upper eye look on our lower lash line. Go ahead and do this part off camera, but I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Ardell lashes and then I'm also gonna add some mascara to my lower lashes. I'm gonna use my Hourglass highlighting stick and this is in the shade Bronze Flash. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pop this on top of my cheekbones here and blend that out with my finger. Let's go down our nose. Woo, that's a lot. Blend that out though, sis. So down our nose, our cupid's bow, and our brow bone. The fact that it's a triangle and it has the pointed corners makes it really easy for getting your brow bone without messing up everything else. So this is really nice. I would highly recommend this too if you don't like to wear powder highlights. This is really nice because it gives a really nice glow, but can be really natural. So if you don't wear any foundation and you put that on, it'll still look cute. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my Wet n Wild highlight in the shade Golden Flower Crown. Put that right on top of that highlight there. I'm gonna take a smaller brush so I can get my brow bone. Then just concentrate this a little bit more in those two areas. And because I really want just a little bit more, oh my gosh, I just lost the... Do y'all ears ever ring and then you just feel like you can't hear for a second? It stopped. Since I want a little bit more of a golden-y kind of glow, I'm going to use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish and this is in Gold Deposit. And I'm going to just put this on top of all those areas. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. I literally told her to give... Bruh. Wait, I'm not done yet, ho. I'm almost done. You see me though, shush?
Okay, that's my blood cells right there.
What Pooh say it again? Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. Bruh. Okay, so now that we highlighted, we're gonna set our face using our Sephora Beauty Amplifier Setting Spray. Oh, my hair. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let that all marry together. I'll be right back because it's a vibe, sis. So we gotta get into this. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and finish out this look by finishing up our lips, and we're gonna be using our Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle and the shade Shouty. And I'm gonna use this to line my lips. Line my lips. And then I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty Stunner lip paint in the shade Unbuttoned, and I'm gonna add that to the inner part of my lips. And I'm gonna take my Huda Beauty lip liner in the shade Spice Girl and just kind of clean up my line. I'm gonna take my MAC Dazzle Glass, and this is in the shade Dress to Dazzle. This is actually from one of their holiday collections from like years ago, sis. I'm sorry. I really don't think they sell this anymore, but you can use like any kind of clear or shimmery kind of gloss that you have. And I'm gonna just put this in the middle of my lips. And that concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial with me. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you watched this entire video and you're not subscribed to my channel, I need you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you know when I put out my next video. So make sure to comment down below what you guys want to see. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. That way you guys can see the photos that I take in this outfit, because you can't see this full outfit. But follow me on Instagram so that you guys can see it. And you can also see my DIY backdrop and see if it actually hit how it's supposed to hit. And I'll link that video also down in the description box so you guys can see that as well. But thank you guys again so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.